Karla Faye Tucker was a U.S. citizen who was executed in 1998 for brutally hacking two people to death in Texas during a botched robbery. She was the first woman to be executed in Texas since 1863. Karla Faye Tucker was born on November 18, 1959, in Houston, Texas. Her parents divorced when she was just 10. By the time she was 12, she became sexually active and started taking drugs. At the age of 14, she stopped going to school and got into prostitution just like her mother. The mother-daughter duo traveled with the Allman Brothers Band, the Marshall Tucker Band, and the Eagles. Her mother died when Tucker was 20. At 16, she married a mechanic called Stephen Griffith. The marriage ended after a few years. In her early 20s, she became friends with a woman called Shawn and her husband Jerry Lynn Dean, who later became one of her victims. The couple introduced Tucker to Daniel Garrett, 14 years her senior, and the two began to date. On June 13, 1983, Karla Faye Tucker and Daniel Garrett, high on a potent cocktail of drugs and alcohol, entered Dean's house, along with their friend James Librand, to steal Dean's motorcycle. Tucker had the keys to Dean's apartment, who woke up when they entered. Garrett grabbed a hammer and hit Dean in the back of the head numerous times. He then left the room. Meanwhile, Tucker found a pickaxe in the room and kept hitting Dean until he was silent. Tucker noticed a woman named Deborah Ruth Thornton, 32, hidden under the bed covers against a wall. Tucker rained pickaxe blows onto her, leaving the weapon embedded in her chest. The pair then proceeded to steal Dean's money and car and left. Tucker and Garrett were arrested on July 20, 1983. Karla Faye Tucker and Daniel Garrett were tried separately. In April 1984, Tucker was found guilty of Dean's murder and was sentenced to death. Between 1984 and 1992, several requests and appeals for a retrial were denied. In 1995, she married prison minister Reverend Dana Lane Brown. Karla Faye Tucker spent 14 years at the Mountain View unit of Gatesville Penitentiary. Tucker was executed by lethal injection on February 3, 1998 in Huntsville Unit, Texas.